guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kaylee of Kaylee Plans, and today I am doing a very highly requested video, which is a 1-year wear and tear follow-up video on my Louis Vuitton bags. So the first one that I am going to be covering in this series is going to be my Neverfull in the Damier, and then I will do my Neverfull in the monogram and my Speedy bag. So those will be the 3 bags that I will be doing in this series, unless you specifically ask me to see another bag or interested in seeing anything else, the wear and tear on anything else. Just let me know down in the comments and I'll do my best to make that video for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first bag that we are going to be talking about today is my Neverfull in the MM size, in the Damier Ebene print with the pink interior. So with this bag, I was very worried about the pink interior and how light it is and it getting dirty. So I did end up ordering a Samorga insert, but honestly I have ended up finding a couple of inserts from Etsy and Amazon, and they work just as well. I did want to go ahead and show this though. So I don't know if you guys can see kind of just how dirty this has actually gotten in the past year. And I did use this Neverfull quite a bit throughout the year. So it has really seen a lot of wear and tear. So I guess the first part of the actual bag that we'll go over is the pochette. And as you can see, the strap has kind of gone through the wringer. It's not exactly straight anymore. I could probably like straighten it out with like leather conditioner and make it soft again and kind of save it. But as far as like the stitching quality goes and everything like that, it doesn't seem to have like wear and tear, you know what I mean? It just is kind of like, from being twisted, it's kind of like stuck like that, but it's not like really, yeah, it doesn't look like damaged or anything. It actually looks, let me see if it'll focus. Not my face. Like the stitches, they look really good. So I think the pochette looks really good. I don't put too much in it, so it's actually very clean on the inside. So yeah, I'm happy with the way that this guy wore and tore for the first year. Okay, so next I'm going to cover the inside of the bag, just because again, that's what we're kind of talking about. Now I don't know if you could tell, but I did spill a vitamin water in here one day, and it was very dramatic and traumatic, and I was very upset about it. And for the most part, I was able to clean it up, but I don't know if you can tell, there is just like a little like water damage at the bottom of the bag. I also got this like weird random, I don't know if you can see, black stain on the side there somehow, which I'm afraid to try to clean because I don't know what it is, and I'm worried about making it worse if I make it wet. So the bottom of my bag has stayed pretty clean just because I do use that insert. So where that black mark happened was above where the insert lands in the bag. So I think if the insert had gone higher, it would have protected the bag a little bit more. Yeah, so that is the interior. The exterior here, as far as like the handles go, I know a lot of people complain about how thin the handles are, but I have to be so honest here. I've never had an issue with feeling like the handles like cut into my like shoulder or anything like that. I do typically, as you can kind of tell just because of the way she sits, I do typically wear the sides kind of tucked in just because I don't really like feeling like someone can just kind of stick their hand right in my bag. And so I'd say the most wear and tear on the bag is going to be on these little side straps here. I should say that I use this bag every single day for work for about 6 months consistently, and I would take it in my car with all my stuff in it, to my desk, to lunch, you know, to meetings, and I would always bring my bag. I live in Chicago, so I have a big jacket, so I used to have to put it over like my super big jacket strap, and didn't really have any problems with anything like that. So yeah, I think that the handles have held up pretty nicely considering how much I did use this bag in the last year. Okay, so here I have kind of taken the little, I don't know, slider all the way down, but you can see even when it is down, it kind of still keeps the shape like if it was still like up here, like it's kind of wants to stay like tight. I guess when I do that, it's not as bad, but they still kind of buckle out. I don't know if you can tell. The other thing is that the leather has really wrinkled there. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying my best to keep it in focus. But yeah, I'd say that's where the biggest like wear and tear is. The leather is like wrinkly, but I wouldn't say that it's cracking. It is really soft still. And then down here at the bottom where it sits when you pull it all the way back. Sorry, trying to get a focus for here. So it kind of wants to stay like bunched up there. Obviously I'm like holding it like that, but it like wants to still come together. And I know part of that is like the way that it's sewed. But the leather has become kind of like stiff in that position is basically what I'm trying to say. On this side, kind of the same situation where it's wrinkly near the top where I keep it, you know, strapped in when I want to tuck in the corners. So I do typically wear it like this most of the time, I'm not gonna lie. The bag itself, as far as like that goes, when I pop the part of it too is the insert, kind of keeps it. But when I pop the corners out, there's not like creasing or anything like that. The canvas does a really good job of being able to go back to its original kind of position there. And then there is some like wrinkling along the actual leather trimming here, again where the bag kind of folds in, but no cracking, at least not yet, at least not in this first year. I do reach for this bag maybe once or twice a month, so its wear and tear has significantly gone down in the past 6 months to maybe about 12 uses. So it's, you know, not seeing too much action lately, but I do think considering how much I was using it the first 6 months, that I'm actually pretty impressed with the wear and tear on this bag, and, or I should say, really the lack thereof. You know, the stains on the inside, those are results of my being clumsy and thinking that my vitamin water was closed and it was not. So yeah, I think that if you're considering a bag that's not like crazy expensive and is actually pretty practical, I really do like the Neverfull. You know, I know everybody has it, but like I've said before, everybody has it for a reason. It's just a really good bag. And that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you next time, and if you have any other 1 year wear and tear videos that you'd like me to film, just go ahead and leave those in the comments down below. Stay safe.